Okay, so just approach the camera. Just go ahead and walk in and just sit down and smile at me. That's good. Very good. Okay, so welcome to this formal interview.
Thank you.
Please try to act professional. Thank you. Tell me about Animal Adventures in Music in 30 seconds or less. Go.
Okay, Animal Adventures in Music is a music introduction program for little kids, I'd say ages 2 to 6, but I think there's some flexibility there, and it teaches them beginning fundamental concepts like music theory, how to read notes, how to read rhythms. I also introduce instruments, and it's all in a super fun way with beautiful books and characters, animals, and different worlds, and they go on these different journeys, and they're learning about music the whole time, and what they learn is almost like the equivalent of maybe a freshman in college, like a music major. It's absolutely amazing what they can learn at that age. There's actually a lot more that I have to say.
Okay, so why don't you tell me a little bit about the structure of the program?
So the structure of the program, it's a level-based program, first of all. So there are 10 levels in the program. Students cover a certain amount of material in each level, and as they graduate, they receive a reward and they move on to the next level. The program is taught through a class, so it's one teacher, one student, a private lesson environment for a little kid. It's a really powerful thing. And the class with the private instructor is divided into segments because kids love routine, makes them feel very comfortable. So the segments are 10-minute segments, so it ends up totaling to 30 minutes. So it starts with table time, and that's where they cover kind of the new concepts, really. Keeps the material moving forward, and then they move on to rug time, which is probably most students' favorite part of the class, and this is where they get to kind of almost apply movement to their new concepts that they're learning. So they get to move around. The reason it's called rug time is because there's a big, beautiful music staff rug that they get to move around on, practice finding notes, practice clapping rhythms. They get to use rhythm instruments. It's a really fun way to apply what they're learning, and kids learn really well when they're applying what they're learning in kind of a physical way like that. So then the third segment is stage time, and this is where they get to spend time learning about the instrument of that level. There are 10 different instruments covered, one in each level, and so they get to actually see the instrument, touch the instrument. We have them in the classroom, and they learn a little bit about the names of the different parts of the instrument. They get to hear how it sounds. They do a lot of listening to that instrument. So that's a really fun, exciting time for them too, because kids love instruments. We talk about these worlds and these different colors and levels, so there are different materials that bring all of that together. So we've got the books, and the kids work with those. The parents get to see those too. The teachers get to see those. They're awesome. So then you have the posters. So as the kids are working through these books and working through their activities in their class, all around them, they're feeling these different worlds and learning about music through these posters, and the Petey the Penguin and all these fun characters. So then they have rug time. In rug time, they have this special rug. It has all the characters on it, but it's a full music staff. And they actually jump around on this rug with their feet, and they get to show where the different notes are. They play games with their teachers with this rug. And then of course the most fun part is when they pass a level. It's this amazing thing, and the student is 3 or 4 years old, and they're graduating from something. They're graduating from a level, and they earn a medal, and the medal is in the color, and it has the character of their level, and it spins. So on the one side you've got the level, the other side you have the character, and it's a really amazing thing to give a student, and they really get to celebrate their accomplishment with their parent as well, of course, and it's just really fun for the whole family.
What's it like to teach Animal Adventures in Music?
Well, it's super fun. It's super, super cute. You know, these kids are absolutely adorable. They're just soaking the material in. But as a teacher, it's very easy to do because Animal Adventures in Music, they give you this curriculum. It's laid out for every single lesson. So all you have to do is for each stage of the class, you just go through the material, the curriculum for that class, and you're kind of all set to go. It's also very flexible. So if I want to add in more creative pieces that I kind of am trying to work in for that particular student, I can also do that. But it's not something that I have to put a ton of planning into, actually.
You taught music for the last 15 or more years.
Now you're giving away my age.
So then you opened Expressions, the private lesson music school here in Michigan, and that has been open now for around 10 years. Right. So you're really more in a role now of being a music school owner as opposed to a music teacher. So
definitely.
Why do you like Animal Adventures in Music as a music school owner?
Oh, lots of reasons. As a music school owner, I'm looking for anything that is convenient, that's not taking up too much of my time. I'm very busy. I don't want to have to learn something new, and I don't want to have to implement new systems or like policies into my programs. So Animal Adventures in Music is amazing because it's seriously so easy. It's just like adding another instrument. So in my school, we teach piano, guitar, voice, drums, lots of different things. And what we did is we promote Animal Adventures in Music almost as another instrument. So it's under the same umbrella as all of our other instruments in terms of just the way that we structure it. Our pricing, our policies, when we enroll new students into the program, it's all the same. It is unbelievably easy to implement into my school. Any teachers can teach it, so I don't have to try to hire some specialized teacher. Really, any teacher who teaches music can teach this. It fills up their schedules, so if we have someone who's teaching, say, wind instruments, and it takes a little longer for their schedule to build up, we can just throw some AAM classes in there. They love it, their schedule fills up, and it's just really easy to do. It's just so easy and convenient as a music school owner. It's the best. Way easier than other group music introduction classes we've tried.
Okay, so why is it important to you to take Animal Adventures in Music outside of Expressions?
Because there are a lot of kids in the world, and I think that what we're doing for these kids and what we're doing for their families and their parents is something that you really can't get anywhere else. These kids are actually, they're learning about music. They're learning things that kids who are way older than them are learning. It's amazing. And so when they start to get that material in to their brains and into their hearts at that early age, they can move on and have music be a part of their life in a much easier way. It's something that they can be passionate about for the rest of their life. And when you get that just into them at that early age, it's just amazing what they can do.
Okay, get out of here.